Hello, this is Jan from Amorphis. You're watching CMS TV. Stay tuned.
And what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of CHRIS Akin Presents. A little bit of news for you, a little bit of commentary here. We'll call this Coffee with Chris. How's that? A little wake-up call. And today on CHRIS Akin Presents, I just wanted to talk briefly about, this is not an indictment on the band that I'm going to focus on, but it is kind of an indictment on what's going on out there today. As you guys know, these heritage bands are looking for any way and any reason to get out there and tour. But increasingly, it's looking more and more lame. And I'm sure you guys have all seen it. They're going to play this album in its entirety or that album in its entirety to celebrate 35 years or 25 years or whatever. And I don't know what you guys think. Here's me. I don't necessarily need to celebrate the fact that you released something. Because what if it sucked? If it sucked, are we still celebrating it or not? You still released it X number of years ago. So to me, this just seems desperate and as an excuse to go out there and play these albums again because they don't have anything new or fresh to do. Now, the band I'm going to pick on here is one of my absolute favorites, which makes it even worse. But anybody that's followed anything that I do knows one of my absolute favorite bands in the world is Sevendust. And Sevendust just announced, and I'll put it here on the screen here. Sevendust just announced that they will be touring the 21st anniversary of their acoustic live record, Southside Double-Wide Acoustic Live. Now, just all by itself, there's all kinds of things wrong with this. First and foremost, Sevendust is not an acoustic band generally. They are a live band. They have done 2 acoustic things, but I mean, they're a live metal band, for God's sakes. So, touring on this, which is just the greatest hits of their electric stuff done acoustically, while I may personally enjoy it, I don't see the point of celebrating it. Secondly, they're celebrating the 21st anniversary. What the hell is that? The 21st anniversary of a record release? Did you forget last year? Is that what this is? Were you too busy with other stuff? I mean, come on. It's just lame, but it's not. And again, I'm not trying to just beat on Sevendust per se. This is more of an indictment on the industry as a whole. People have stopped buying music, and we know that, which means that a lot of these bands are stopping making as much music. And in fairness to Sevendust, they do have a killer album that came out, a year or so ago, The Truth Killer, which is excellent. So I'm not saying that Sevendust has run out of ideas or anything like that. But this is just, it's more indicative of what's going on out there, which is the only way these guys can make money is to be on the road selling T-shirts and tickets. And increasingly, they're finding any avenue to be out there to do it. And I don't know. To me, it feels a little lame, but that's me. So my personal thought is I will not be attending one of these shows. I love Sevendust. Loved that record. I'll live with that record. I don't need to celebrate its 21st anniversary. I just don't. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat room. Let me know in the comments, whatever. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure you follow along with me on all my shows each and every week. You, of course, have the Seth Williams Show on Monday and Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern. You've got CHRIS Akin Presents Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, the Classic Metal Show, Saturdays, 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Eastern. All of that live, by the way, so you can actually get in and interact. And if you're not annoying, get on the screen. So there you have it. And that's going to do it for this episode of CHRIS Akin Presents. Like I said, this is not a real episode. It's just kind of a thought that was driving me crazy, so I threw it up here. So enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy some Sevendust. That's what I suggest. You don't necessarily have to go to this tour, but you can certainly pull out Southside Double-Wide because it is a great listen. So listen to it today. How's that? All right, that's going to do it for me. I am out of here. Until next time, I have been CHRIS Akin Presents, and guess what, folks? Yep, I still will be tomorrow. See ya!